Spain insulting the USA. That is the subject of this evening's Talking Points memo. A Spanish court has begun steps to open a criminal investigation against some members of the Bush administration for alleged crimes involving the war on terror. Former Attorney General Alberto Gonzales, former Undersecretary of Defense Douglas Feith, and Justice Department lawyer John Yoo are three of the Americans being targeted. Now, we're used to this kind of stuff in the far left here in the USA, but the Spanish action raises the bar, and Spain must be held accountable for that. The action is being driven by a man named Gonzalo Boya, a radical left lawyer in Madrid. On Sunday, the New York Times reported Boya's beef, but did not report this. Boya served almost 8 years in a Spanish prison for collaborating with terrorists. He was sentenced in 1996. Now, that seemed to be a mighty big omission by the New York Times, does it not? We call the Spanish ambassador in Washington, Jorge de Calar, to appear with us this evening. The ambassador says he cannot comment, which, of course, is loco. Of course he can comment. So here's the deal, Spain. If this action goes forward, you'll be insulting America, implying that we are the problem in the terror war. You're also diverting attention away from the true evil, Islamic fundamentalist killers who have attacked your own country. Finally, unless this action is condemned by Spanish or Prime Minister Zapatero, then I'm not going to that country. And I'm not optimistic that Zapatero will do the right thing. He's a socialist, and Spain has not been a big supporter of the USA. In fact, once Zapatero took over from Prime Minister Aznar, a good guy, that country began opposing tougher sanctions on Iran, for example, and is Iran's third biggest trading partner. Isn't that nice? Spain also has been soft on Hamas and Hezbollah. And while it's true Spain has 800 troops in Afghanistan as part of the NATO force, it has rejected President Obama's calls to send more troops, preferring to let the USA do most of the fighting. Are you getting the picture here? A few years back, the factor called for a boycott of France because the corrupt President Jacques Chirac was doing backdoor deals with Saddam Hussein. When President Sarkozy was elected, we lifted the boycott because he's a terror warrior and doesn't hate the USA. So for now, the Spanish Prime Minister needs to step up and stop the madness, and the ambassador in D.C. needs to get out from under his desk.